Well, for 25 million Australians, 2020 was all about stopping the spread. In 2021, it's getting the jab.
But across the world, health experts and politicians are starting to ask the question, what exactly will 2022 bring? And with 12 million Aussies currently in lockdown, will we ever get back to what was normal?
Today's...
Unwelcome and at times unstoppable. For more than 18 months, road trip COVID has been a long, winding road. So intrusive, the very beginning seems a lifetime ago.
And we can't go to the pub for a drink. If I told you 6 weeks ago this would happen, you'd think I was making it up. Well, all of these things happened in one day. Today.
The country shut down in an attempt to flatten the curve. Australia's economy took a monumental hit. Everyday life turned upside down. Many of the COVID changes remain.
Australians have shown themselves to be very resilient, very adaptive to this new era. We see how well Aussies have adapted to working from home. We've seen small business adapt who have been pretty vulnerable to deliver new services or deliver new ways of meeting their clients' needs.
Coffee shop Ducks Brew, one example in Brisbane's Inner West. The Ducks Fit Gym opened in 2014, making takeaway coffee for its members. During lockdown, nearby cafes shut down. Owner Ann Wilson deciding to expand.
We didn't actually get much help with rent assistance. I think we'll close for 55 days exactly. So we needed money to keep paying rent. We wanted to keep paying our trainers. I think every day we're selling more coffee. We're like, this is great. We got the trainers to make coffee, so it's just all our friends helping out.
A year and a half later, Ducks Brew is a big part of their business, and Australia has come a long way. Eradicating is the new flattening, but where does the road end?
I think most people would agree now the prospect of eradication is extremely unlikely.
Around the world, it's a long-term reality becoming clearer.
If the government's position is that we cannot open up travel until there are no new variants elsewhere in the world, then we will never be able to travel abroad ever again. And the third fact that the government needs to state much more clearly is that sadly people will die from COVID here in the UK in the future, as 10 to 20,000 people do every year from flu.
We do need to look toward living with it. And I know she quoted some fairly high mortality figures there. I think if we get our vaccine rollout right, we don't need to expect that many deaths, but I think we need to become used to having some cases around.
In the exact room where the first University of Queensland vaccine was trialled, we ask infectious diseases specialist Professor Paul Griffin to press fast forward.
Where do you think we're going to be in 12 months' time?
I think in 12 months, what that will hopefully look like is that a very high proportion of the population have been vaccinated at least once. I think then justifiably, based on a lot of people being protected, we should have some hubs and bubbles with a number of countries. We'll still need masks and testing. We still might have contact tracing and release hotspots from time to time. But I think we shouldn't have border restrictions and lockdowns. I think that'll be a thing of the past.
And what about 2 years' time? Where are we going to be in 2 years?
I think it'll be a progression. I think by then, hopefully we'll have more countries opened up. On the whole, people will be able to travel a lot more. We'll still need to focus on the vaccine, and hopefully by then it'll be a booster, maybe combined with the flu shot, for example, so it becomes a very simple single annual booster.
Right now, the initial shot is our shot at normal life.
If people are wondering whether they should get their vaccine, and I appreciate it's confusing at the moment, that the vaccine is really how we do that.
There is Reece Del Sandro reporting there. We have some things to look forward to, don't we?
Yeah, 2022 just feels so far away.
It does.